College Football Update with your host, Sean Spencer and Alex Loosemore.
I mean, stuff like Ben mentioned up top that I don't want to really talk about, but App State, Michigan in 07, it's why you play the games.
But let me ask that, because I did see that one when he said that. Are we as good now as you guys were perceived to be that year?
No.
Weren't you? You were top 5, right?
Yeah. I think we were 2 at that time.
Yeah.
Because we had the year before, I think it was the end of the season, it was either 1-2 or 2-3 in 06 with the national championship on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the year Troy Smith won the Heisman.
Yeah.
And I watched a whole clip on it recently, but we had them stopped, and then Troy Smith was just kind of running it out of bounds. They were going to punt it. Sean Crable hit Troy Smith as he was going out of bounds, kind of one of those right as he's going out of bounds, so the kind of iffy calls. And they threw the flag because it's the quarterback. Ohio State kept the drive alive and finished the game. But even the Ohio, Troy Smith and some of those James Laurinaitis, some of those Ohio State guys that they were talking to were we felt like if Michigan got the ball back, they were taking that game. So, I mean, so they were top then, and then they brought pretty much everyone back, like Henny, Mike Hart. Braylon Edwards was already gone by that point. But you had Mario Manningham, Adrian Arrington, Jake Long was the left tackle.
Yeah.
Like I said, Sean Crable was one of those main guys. That was a special team with Carr still coaching.
Yep.
I think that was the last year he coached. It was 07. 07 or 08.
Yeah. And I remember that day, and I'm not trying to get you to relive this, but I remember I remember it because I was working. I was actually working at the time with Eric. We were both working at the YMCA. I think I had gone out that Friday night, and I was so pumped to wake up and watch college football, and then I overslept. And so I got a text at, I think it was 3:00, right around the time of the kick. And Eric was the one who hit me up. He was like, yo, Michigan's about to lose. And I was like, what? And then it was right as the kick was being blocked and the whole thing. And he's like, oh, Michigan just lost. And I was like, what? And I'm still just like, what?
Yeah.
Are you serious? And the whole day, that's all I was watching. Just those are we serious?
Yeah, I'm shocked I remember it because I was 8.
Yeah.
But that was a tough one.
Yeah. Who was that was that Armani Rogers? He was
for App State?
Yeah, who was their quarterback?
I think so.
Armani, I don't know. Maybe it was Edwards, Armani Edwards or something. Not sure.
Edwards that sounds right. I'm gonna go look it up though.
And then Eric said, then Dennis Dixon the next week. Oh, you guys played Oregon the next week? Oof.
Yeah, not great. Mm-mm. They whooped us pretty good, if I remember correctly.
Mm-mm. All right, let's get you out of this area. We're not gonna do that.